Hi, Jamie. I see you. I see you in the video. You're right there. You be a good girl. I'm going to position myself right here so people can look at you. Hi. Have you ever heard of a trope called the necessary evil when it comes to storytelling in movies and video games and books? No matter what the medium is, the idea of that trope is you have your protagonists, and then you have the antagonist, the good guy and the bad guy. And when the good guy and good guys beat the bad guy, they think, okay, that's it. This bad guy's doing all these terrible things, and we need to get rid of him. That's it. Now the bad guy is dead or taken care of in some way, and the world can be better again. When really the bad guy was actually doing something to hold back something even worse than what they ever could be. Is that what it feels like when it comes to like Second Dinner? And like the bad guy was Nuverse, but they were just holding back Second Dinner from becoming like the true evil of this whole scenario right now. In case I lost you, let me explain. And of course I'm exaggerating quite a bit right now. Where Second Dinner had their publisher Nuverse, and I think it's kind of like common knowledge that when you have a publisher, and especially these really big corporations, obviously their biggest concern is how they're going to make their money back, right? That really is the core thing behind any business, is how are we going to make money, no matter how good the business's intentions are. The value, they still have to be able to make money to continue to do that, which could be through different profit margins, sales, donations, non-profit ways, but money still has to come in for them to continue to operate. The panting is my other dog, Jesse. Right there. Tori's gone, so he just sits under her desk waiting for her to come back. Sorry. So Marvel Snap comes out, and of course Second Dinner is going to have some creative control over what they want to do with the game, but then you see little pieces of what like Nuverse wants to get their greedy little hands on, with maybe like bad advertising, bad bundles, definitely a big change sometimes where it's just like the $100 bundles, how they just skyrocketed out of nowhere, and then like gold bundles, really high value gold bundles or low cost bundles just dipped. So then when Nuverse was going away and Second Dinner said, hey, we have a new publisher, it's like, okay, we got a new bad guy, maybe this bad guy is better than the last bad guy. And then Second Dinner said, guess what? Fooled y'all, we are actually self-publishing. And then it's just like, okay, there's a lot more stuff that they're going to have to do, a lot more stress, a lot more of just really hard work, but they seem to really take care of their company and giving them the benefit of the doubt. A lot of the bad things that had to happen or choices that they made with bundles of monetization were kind of maybe forced a little bit more because of Nuverse, right? So you had a whole community, you had me as well, several people like being very happy about what this could mean for the future of Snap being self-published. And then high voltage Overpriced drops and you realize, oh shit, they were the bad guys the entire time. Emphasized more by what this is. Now, of course this is a complete exaggeration. Not exaggeration, but I might be exaggerating a little bit, obviously the severity of it, because this is just a one-time thing right now. However, the timing of it is god-awful, because this is the first big event that has happened since they've become self-published. And this just is, in a way, even though this game has been out for a few years, this really is a first impression of Second Dinner and what they are and who they are. Zombie Nom Nom, who I tagged in the last video that I made, is pretty much done with this. I am not as done as where he is, but it does not look good right now, especially with their apology, where you want it to be good, where it's like, okay, we need to thank everyone for this, specifically Kid Omega, where you think, okay, maybe it's gonna be good, let's see where this actually turns out. And just right there, the second line, the intent behind Kid Omega's pricing was to offer players a significant discount off of a price of a Series 5 card using vaults. All right, where first of all, Series 5 cards and just card acquisition first, it's acquired through collector's tokens. That's it. Snap packs are collector's tokens. If you want to buy a Series 5 card, Series 4 card, anything. If you want card acquisition, it's not gold that you use. It's collector's tokens. So the voltage, there's no way. It is impossible. It is near impossible to get Kid Omega without spending any money, without just grinding in there, right? I forgot what the math was, but you needed to pretty much hit every single mission, every single time. Where there are bugs with one of them, the charged cards one, that was a problem. It still is a problem. They didn't fix that. And you needed to hit every single one on every single reset. And in addition to that, get like 100-something wins a day. And even though high voltage is a quicker mode with 4 turns, there are some things like the Chimichangas ones and just the reactor itself, which do cause extra time to happen in there. And regardless, even if they were like really quick, let's just say games literally took like 3 minutes to play, then that's 100 wins. That's 300 minutes. That's like, it's insane. That's not including loading time or potty breaks or getting snacks. It's ridiculous. So I'm going off to too much of a ranty tangent. Point is, if you're going to discount him using vaults, then why is the currency that is used to supplement the difference between your vaults you get and acquiring Kid Omega, why is that in gold? Where they came out before and said, you know, people may have to play in other modes to get what they need to get Kid Omega, but you cannot regularly really get gold. If you were at 0 gold, let's just say you were at 1,000 gold, where you have the gold pass, you get the gold pass exactly when Kid Omega was there. And you get to like the max amount of vaults. Maybe after collecting the gold pass and maybe having a little bit of gold already, and then the gold in the series track, or not the collector's track, the season pass track, then maybe you'll have enough gold to get it. But it's still, regardless, it is not a significant discount off the price of a Series 5 card. At all, because you're not even using the right currency for that. So that just comes off so tone deaf and so dumb. And they even admit that in previous game modes, like every single game mode that has been out before, limited time game mode, has been, if you play this mode and you play it to death, you can go and grind yourself up to a brand new card for you, And the first one they did was Cassandra Nova, which I think they realized, we're giving away a Series 5 card for free for a free game mode. That's too much. Let's pull it back a little bit. And then they started doing things where it was just like the Series 4 cards, but still every card, even Sanctum Sanctorum, where you had the 3 new cards you can get with it, which was Lofty Gorgon and whatever it was, that you could still get those with the scrolls and the in-game currency for that. This mode right here, you can't get either of the 2 new cards by just playing the game. You can't guarantee that you're going to get both. Cobra is a spotlight cache, so there's 3 different. You hit the button and you have a 1/3 chance to get Cobra. Not like everyone's going crazy for Cobra, but still, people who may want the card for whatever reason, collection complete, so they don't have to spend resources on anything else, there's a 66% chance you are not going to get that card because you need 15,000 volts for it, and the most volts you're really going to get by playing this mode is like 40,000. That's it, right? You need 50,000 for Kid Omega, and then you're still 5,000 short for Cobra. And that's double ridiculous. Like, I know that Cobra, no one's beaten the door down to get Cobra, but it's the principle of it that these are 2 cards, right? These are 2 cards that are brand new, that are in a limited time game mode, and you cannot guarantee to get either one of them. Not both of them, just either one of them with just playing the game mode. And that's shady as hell. That's horrible. And you people shouldn't be buying it. I'll get into that in just a minute. That also is very upsetting. I know I ranted about that at the last video I did. But they're saying they're going to set better expectations for event rewards, including cards like Kid Omega, which they're reminding people, you'll be able to come in a couple weeks, just in case. So don't worry about that. It's nothing to be upset about because you'll still be able to get them. So blah, blah, blah. Dumb. Absolutely dumb. They say they'll continue to iterate when it comes to limited time game modes and how we will structure the rewards. And they're going to have Sanctum Sanctorum in the next week or 2 weeks, like after this is over. So they're going to maybe be a little bit more clear with how it actually is going to be released, how it's going to work, show what the rewards are, show what the track is, to preemptively get things fixed. Because the one reason why they can't change the Kid Omega situation, other than maybe give people some volts, and it's a very precarious situation where you can't give away the card for free because they want to try to keep some piece for the people who did get the Kid Omega card and the people who didn't get the Kid Omega card. But in my eyes, the people who did get the Kid Omega card can just shove off and they could be as upset as they want, because I really don't care about their feelings when it comes to Kid Omega. And I think actually most of them who did get Kid Omega maybe will like look into themselves, do some self-reflection, and realize, hey, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have bought this card. I know that KM Best bought the card and he said, I'm going to donate my $69 that I got from this video to charity. It's like, Second Dinner don't care. They just see that you bought the card. All right, I can donate $69 to charity. Fuck it, I'll donate $69 to charity. And whatever he did, I'll do $70. I'll do more than him. I didn't make any money from this video. I don't get monetized for any of this crap. I just do this stuff for fun. But yeah, here's it here. I don't know how my recording works. On one of these sides, here's a receipt for a $70 donation to whatever KM Best did. Okay, and I did not get Kid Omega. You shouldn't have bought Kid Omega in the first place. All right, there's no moral quandary of should I want to stand up for the community, and I'm so angry about everything they're doing, but as a content creator, I need to get Kid Omega to stay relevant. If you're actually a good content creator and you respect your audience, you won't do it. You won't do it. That's it, right? There's no moral quandary about this. You could save the, obviously, $69, nice, that you made from the video, right? Whoever you people are. On top of that, the 2,500 volts that they're sending out to people for errors, I think every single person who's played this mode has suffered from the play charged cards bug, where they could not fix it and they were forced to sit there and play it until the mission was actually done. Until I read online how you can circumvent the bug, where is you have to only play the high voltage mode and not switch to any other mode until that mission is done. As soon as you play something else, that's it. So you can't play high voltage for a little bit and say, okay, that's it, I'll come back to this mission, let me go play some ladder, then come back, and then all that progress is gone. And they think 2,500 volts is enough for that. Now, the reason why they shouldn't be doing any of this money grabbing shit in this is because this is a free-to-play limited time mode, and you have a free-to-play game, and high voltage is a fun mode. Not everybody is a fan of the Arisham thing, but I think overall that they needed to do something more to high voltage. This is something that you would be able to maybe advertise for and get more people to start to come in and play for free, grind that out, and then if they really wanted to, like if they put their nose to the grindstone to hit every single mission, then they should be getting the card for free. So right now you have people that maybe wanted to have, whose friends talked them into, hey, high voltage is back, it's really good, y'all should play it. Friend comes in, starts to play the game, can't get any single card, does not get a single card from the limited time game mode. Pissed them off, lost their customer forever. Fingers crossed, I'm not going to be abandoning this game just yet. It's not what you do first, it's what you do second when it comes to situations like this. Second Dinner, they messed up really, really bad. Really bad. Everybody knows it. This is one of like the biggest backlashes I have seen. Most of the community really came together to say, no, second dinner, we're not going to buy Kid Omega. We're not doing this, okay? And to those people, like, stay strong. Thank you. I know, like, we love this game. Again, the way this game functions and plays is, I love it. I love it so much. It's definitely one of the best card games I have played. But the problem isn't with the game. The problem is with everything except the game. Guys, this rant has been going on for way too long. You spent too much time here, and I think you guys are awesome for it. I really do hope you have a great day, a great weekend, and we'll see in a couple days what exactly happens. Enjoy your pittance of vaults, and let me know if you guys get anything good. Deuces.